coming to you first on all of this. Listen, again, only they know what the evidence or proof may be. We're only taking, this is just his side of things. But if true, with regard to the first bit on the threats of physical violence, that would take this story from an extramarital affair to something extraordinarily concerning.
Absolutely. And in California, where this action is pending, that's what's known as criminal threats, which is a crime, obviously, and also known as terrorist threats. So this is very serious. We're now not in the realm of duress as far as, being forced to sign a contract. We're now in the criminal area, in the criminal arena. I think Mr. Avenatti is jumping the gun here. He says it is a fact. It is not a fact. It's an allegation until it's proven to be a fact. First of all, these 6 women, these 6 Stormies out there, what is analogous between their story and Stormy Daniels' story? What is the connection with the Trump organization and Donald?
He's alleging two of them, and he's saying that he's still vetting them. These are just 6
women,
right?
He is clear about that, and he's saying that 2 of them have NDAs.
Right.
But again, he hasn't even looked, far enough into the NDAs to be able to say much about that. But with respect to the threat of physical harm, I think this was a really alarming thing that came out today. It's subject to proof. What is the connection between these threats? The threats are as good as their source. So what is the connection between these threats and Donald Trump and Michael Cohen and the Trump organization, if any? I think we need to see.
Avenatti, to me, is just like a catfish. He's sucking at the bottom of the tank. I mean, he's sitting there with a porn star, a stripper, and she has already signed an agreement. Now she is reneging or wants, I think she's extorting. I think she wants more. So they're going on this whole media frenzy.
It's a defective agreement.
Well, but they're getting their 15 minutes. He's getting a lot out of this. God knows what else he's getting from her as she goes forward.
That's inappropriate.
No, that's not what I meant.
Inappropriate.
Obviously, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
I meant from a book deal or a movie deal or something else, because he's got to get paid, right? We were just talking about how
this
expensive
all
it is.
boils down to whether this contract is enforceable or not. And he, in fact, this morning on CNN made it clear that he doesn't even really need to go to the duress and the threats and all that, because just the piece of paper itself has so many defects that he can just attack the contract.
We've heard it before, and we heard it again. It's really probably the right answer for her to refer the questions to the outside counsel.
It is, of course, but it begs the question, where is outside counsel? Why have we not heard from him?
Michael Cohen.
I believe that's Michael Cohen. And, first time I heard anything on his behalf was last night on Anderson, where he sent his friend, his buddy, who's also a lawyer, to sort of speak up for him. But where is that outside counsel? Because every time this is brought up in a press conference, it's referred to outside counsel. Incorrect response, but, raises that question.